Step one is credibility. The bottom line is these banks, these lenders, these retailers, they don't know you. They don't know your business. But in order for you to build that credibility, it has to be done a certain way. There's a compliance checklist that these lenders go by to determine whether or not you're legitimate. Anybody can file for an LLC. Anybody can get an EIN number, but not everybody takes the time to set up their business in a way that determines your or demonstrates credibility. All right, so the first thing is your entity name. So you've got to have an entity. You want to have either an LLC, a corporation, a nonprofit. You want to be legitimized. No sole proprietorships. Does not work for you in the world of business credit. All right. Your name is important. You don't want to, your name and your industry. You don't want to set up a business with, for example, if you do credit repair, you don't want credit repair in your business name. That is considered a high risk industry. Anything that has to do with gambling or anything like there are certain industries that are red flags from a lending perspective, and you need to know what those are. We have a system and a program that teaches you about that kind of stuff. All right. So the next thing is your business address. A lot of people have home-based businesses. Well, just because you run your business out of your home doesn't mean that you need to use your home address for your business. All right. So I'm going to break that down. We don't have a physical office space, but we have a virtual space. And so that virtual space is in an office building in downtown Atlanta. I go down there, pick up our mail out of our mailbox, but our business is not based out of that building. But because it is a legitimate business location, we leverage that address for our business. It passes 100% on that compliance check. All right, the next thing is your phone number. A lot of us use personal phones, our cell phones, to run our business. I want you to stop doing that. I want you to purchase a phone number, and that can be, it doesn't have to be, a physical phone. It can be through a voice over IP service. There's lots of different services that you can leverage to get one of those phones, but you want to have it registered with 411. All right, there's a way to do that. You're listing your phone number for your business with 411. They check this stuff. All right, the next thing is business and trade licenses. Make sure you have a business license. I don't know anywhere where it's not required to have one. So unless you're in one of those places where they don't require a business license by the city or state, then, have at it. But most of us have to have that. If you're in a trade that requires you to be licensed, a general contractor, real estate agent, insurance agent, make sure that you're getting the proper licenses and maintaining those. All of that is going to be critical for you to demonstrate credibility. Okay, so the next thing is your email and your website. So you want to have a professional website. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. You can get one of those Wix sites or GoDaddy, whatever. Just make sure you've got a website that demonstrates that you are in business. And I would recommend getting a professional domain. So if you've got a Wix site, don't use the URL that they give you. You want to get a domain that shows that you are taking your business seriously and just have it redirect. And you want to leverage that domain for your email. So no more Gmail, no Yahoo, no AOL, whatever. None of that. You want to have your name at thesavvydiva.com or info or admin or help or something, contact. You want to have that domain name in your email address. Okay. All right, so next let's talk about business listings. If you have not set up, Google My Business, Yelp, any of those listing services like that, take the time to do that. Again, these are compliance checks. They're going to look for that. Every one of our businesses has a Google My Business listing. EIN and your DUNS number. So your EIN, of course, everybody knows what that is. That's your tax ID number. Those are free. You can usually get them very quickly just by going to the IRS website and applying for an EIN. But your DUNS number is separate from your EIN. Dun & Bradstreet is a business credit monitoring company. So you need to set up a DUNS number and have that tied to your business so that when you start applying for business credit, as you are building and those credit lines are reporting, that you're getting credit for that, right? So you want that to show up on your business credit profile. But if you don't have a DUNS number, that won't happen with Dun & Bradstreet. And they're the most commonly used business credit provider. All right, and then we've got your business bank account. Please, please, please keep your business and personal money separate. That business bank account, again, shows legitimacy and that you're taking your business seriously. So I'm gonna stop right there because credibility is something that is near and dear to my heart because I don't feel like we take it as seriously as we should. So if we're not taking our businesses seriously, lenders are not going to take you seriously. Government contracts might be sitting out there and you're not going to get the opportunity to get those contracts because you haven't done the necessary things to show that your business is credible. So let's stop treating our business like a hobby and run it like a business. We have the same opportunity to build business credit that a Fortune 500 company has. They do it the exact same way. So let's leverage what we know now to start building our business credit and taking our business to the next level. I'm gonna get off my soapbox about that, but seriously, let's definitely level up. It's time.